Incredible statements coming out to Lewis Hamilton following the Montreal Grand Prix. For several weeks now, Hamilton has hinted at potential sabotage within Mercedes, suggesting this could be behind George Russell's impressive qualifying performances this season. Hamilton has elaborated on his suspicions, implying that Mercedes might be setting his tire blankets a few degrees cooler than Russell's during qualifying sessions, which puts him at a disadvantage. This raises numerous questions about Mercedes' internal operations and Hamilton's assessment. Why would this be happening, and how will Mercedes respond? The situation at Mercedes has been notable this season. Before the season began, Hamilton revealed that he is joining Ferrari for the 2025 season. This fueled questions about his performance and whether Russell would take precedence in terms of upgrades and strategic calls. While some believe Hamilton might no longer be the driver he was a year ago, others argue that his recent performance does not reflect a decline in skill. Despite this, Hamilton trails Russell 8-1 in qualifying this season, which has been a significant shift compared to their neck-and-neck performance in previous years. Over the last couple of seasons, the W13 and W14 cars have seen Hamilton and Russell closely matched in qualifying. However, Hamilton has generally held an edge in race pace, thanks to his extensive experience. While Russell is highly regarded and often underrepresented by the community, it's surprising to see him consistently out-qualifying Hamilton this season. Especially with more upgrades expected from Mercedes, Hamilton's frustrations were evident post-race in Montreal, where he suggested he could have won had he qualified better. He criticized his performance, calling it one of his worst, despite moving from 7th to 4th. Meanwhile, Russell, who started from pole, finished 3rd. This contrast in performance has heightened the friction within Mercedes, not just between Hamilton and Russell, but also between Hamilton and the team. Hamilton's comments hint at a broader issue beyond just qualifying. He has raised concerns about strategic decisions, such as being put on hard tires while Russell was on faster mediums. Such decisions have added to the speculation about internal dynamics at Mercedes. Theories have emerged, recalling the 2020 Sakir Grand Prix, where Russell, substituting for Hamilton, experienced a puncture that some speculate was not genuine. These theories suggest a pattern of possible manipulation within the team, though there's no concrete evidence to support this. Hamilton believes there's more to the situation than meets the eye. He notes that his tires have consistently been a few degrees cooler than Russell's in qualifying, a discrepancy significant enough to affect performance. He emphasizes that this issue needs addressing, as it hampers his ability to compete effectively. Several possible explanations arise from Hamilton's comments. One is a malfunctioning tire blanket, though such a consistent malfunction seems unlikely. Another is that Hamilton might be perceiving an issue where none exists, but this seems doubtful given his experience and attention to detail. The third possibility is deliberate sabotage, which would be a shocking revelation considering Hamilton's history with Mercedes and the championships they've won together. Mercedes' potential motivation for such sabotage could be to solidify Russell's status as the team's future leader, especially if Hamilton is indeed planning to leave. However, this theory raises ethical and professional questions about the team's conduct. Despite these controversies, Hamilton remains focused on improving his performance. He acknowledges that mental factors play a role and aims to overcome these challenges. Historically, Hamilton has excelled in critical qualifying moments, often outperforming teammates in the final sessions. The recent struggles are puzzling and warrant closer scrutiny. Hamilton's recent statements, particularly after Monaco, reflect his ongoing concerns. He questioned why he hasn't out-qualified Russell more frequently and hinted at underlying issues without elaborating. The pattern continued in Montreal, with Russell again outperforming him by a significant margin in qualifying. Such gaps, although small in absolute terms, can make a substantial difference in the highly competitive world of Formula One. Hamilton's assertion about tire temperatures adds a technical layer to his concerns. During the last practice session, he felt confident with the car's setup, yet in qualifying, his tires lacked grip due to being below optimal temperature. This consistent issue points towards a potential problem with how tire blankets are managed or manipulated. The possibility of engineers at Mercedes intentionally setting Hamilton's tires to a lower temperature is striking. Given Hamilton's experience and skill, it would be difficult for such a detail to escape his notice. His dashboard displays tire temperatures, and his tactile feedback from the car further informs him of grip levels. If the tire blankets are indeed malfunctioning, it would require immediate attention to prevent further discrepancies. Another potential explanation is that Hamilton's suspicions might stem from heightened sensitivity to changes in his performance metrics, though this seems less plausible given the consistency of the temperature differences he reported. Alternatively, Mercedes might address this issue publicly, which could clarify whether Hamilton's tires were genuinely colder than Russell's. Hamilton's current situation also prompts broader discussions about team dynamics and the potential for internal favoritism. If there's any truth to the sabotage theory, it raises critical ethical questions about competitive fairness within teams. The idea that Mercedes would intentionally undermine Hamilton to elevate Russell seems extreme, but the speculation persists due to the peculiarities of the situation. The strategic choices during races also contribute to the controversy. In Montreal, Hamilton ended up on hard tires while Russell had mediums, giving Russell a noticeable advantage. Such decisions can be seen as strategic missteps or part of a broader pattern of favoritism towards Russell. Hamilton's reaction suggests he feels these choices are part of a larger issue. Looking ahead, Hamilton seems determined to address these challenges. He acknowledges that if he were in a better mental state, his performance might improve. This self-awareness highlights his resilience and commitment to overcoming obstacles, whether perceived or real. The upcoming races will be crucial in determining whether Hamilton's qualifying issues persist and if Mercedes addresses his concerns about tire temperatures and strategic decisions. If his performance improves and aligns more closely with practice sessions, it might validate his suspicions about the tire blankets. Conversely, if the pattern continues, it might indicate other underlying issues that need resolving. In the meantime, Hamilton's allegations have generated significant interest and debate within the Formula One community. Fans and analysts alike are keen to see how Mercedes responds and whether any changes are made to ensure fair competition between Hamilton and Russell. The broader implications of this situation extend beyond just the internal dynamics at Mercedes. It raises questions about transparency and fairness in Formula One and how teams manage the complex interplay of drivers, engineers, and strategies. Hamilton's experience and success lend weight to his concerns, making it imperative for Mercedes to address these issues openly. In conclusion, Hamilton's statements following the Montreal Grand Prix have shown a spotlight on potential internal issues at Mercedes. His claims about tire temperature discrepancies and strategic decisions have fueled speculation about possible favoritism towards Russell. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining the validity of these concerns and how Mercedes addresses them. Hamilton's resilience and determination remain evident as he navigates these challenges, with the support and scrutiny of the Formula One community closely following his journey. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. See you in the next video.